Hello again. This is another training video. This training video is going to be about logging into Owner-Insite and also doing a meeting for a client, putting that into Owner-Insite, which is very vital and important. And that's something we all need to do better at right now. So log on to your Owner-Insite account, owner-insite.com. Want to click the login button. Now you have preset your password. Owner-Insite should have sent a link to your email address, and then for you to create a password. If you need me to resend that invite, please let me know, and then I'll create a password, and so you can log in. All right, over here, as we have all the different jobs associated. This tells you what job you're currently on. So I want to go to, let's say, 705 Sanders. Cool. Now meetings are going to be in communication. Think of communications being anything on the project associated with our client, associated with communicating to our client, information that our client needs to have. It has scorecards, which we don't use, so don't worry about that. And then there's the meeting buttons, and then emails, transmittals, and photos are all in communications. So I want to click meeting. All right, so before you have a meeting, or even after you have a meeting with the owner, you want to put all that information into Owner-Insite so we can have a record of what took place. We're going to go to Create New. Cool. Title. Now for title, we have several different types of meetings. We have design meeting. We can have a progress meeting. We can have an owner meeting, which is basically a progress meeting. Or we can have a subcontractor meeting. And so you want to put the title and the date of whatever day you had that meeting. So if it were today, it would be 4/22/16. So that would be my title. The ID, don't really worry about that. That just says what the number of meetings you've had for this project. You can also change the creation date. Say I had a meeting last week and I forgot to put it in Owner-Insite. I can go and I would change the creation date to reflect that we had the meeting on that day. Otherwise, you can project out. So say if I had a meeting next Tuesday, the 26th, you would stay on today being a creation date. So creation date really only deals with in the past. If you had a meeting in the past, you can save it. Save it, just lock that information in. You can add the location. You can say, something like job site or conference call. Our TCS office. Whatever location you had. Then you set the date of the meeting right here. Again, creation date. You can change this to make it look like the system that the meeting happened before today. But here's where you actually put the date of the meeting. Again, so if we were having for next Tuesday, I would click next Tuesday, and I put the time, 8 a.m. So, then you can invite whoever is going to be attending that meeting. So say Maurice, myself, and this is the owner of that project. All right, and then you'll add that, and it'll automatically send them an email notifying them about the meeting, and also if they're going to attend, they can attend it, and then I'll add it to their calendar so they won't forget. So it's really important that you do that. You can add a category here. What the categories is, it just ties it to a file. It ties so we can have like a file of for the owner, specifically for the owner, they can have a file. A subcontractor can have a file. You know, our electrician can have his file, so all of his documents. So they don't see all the documents; they just see the documents associated with them. Next, you want to do an agenda. And remember, Vivian is kind of the lead on meeting minutes and agenda. We typically use a different template for meeting minutes, and so that's pretty easy. All you want to do is copy and paste that information. I know this says meeting minutes, but agenda really is just the meeting minutes from the last meeting, and then you can just change the title to whatever it is. You don't have to put that number there, and then the date of the meeting. So my agenda is going to be for 4/26. Meeting date and time again, 4/26. Again, you'll do this. Job site, blah blah blah. Attendees. This is our template that we use, and so all we're going to really do is copy and paste this into Owner-Insite. If my copy paste will work. Looks like it's not working. Hold on. I think I have to do some technical stuff. I gotta change this to Word in order to copy and paste it. So don't mind none of this. All right, so now it's in Word. Now I can copy and paste all these items. Go back to Owner-Insite, go to Agenda, and paste. So that information is there. So we created the document in a different format and just put it in Owner-Insite, because we would like to use our format, our template, but you can create that in here. It's a lot easier to use our template and copy and paste it in here. So then you can save it. Save it means that you're not ready to quite send it out. Maybe you want somebody to check your work, check the agenda, things of that nature. So you can save it, come back to it later, or send it out. And then when you send it out, that email goes to everybody, and then they'll have the agenda here that they can read. And then after the meeting, you do the same thing with the meeting minutes. You create the meeting minutes in a different document, and then you create the meeting minutes in a different document, and then you copy and paste it right here. I can do it like that. And see, it says agenda. I'll change that to now meeting minutes. So all this stuff will be old business. So that happened, say that was the last week. 4/19 business. Now we have 4/26 business, and so forth and so on. Content. And then they save and approve the minutes to show that they're right. And then again, this email will copy to all. They will send out an email to all the participants that the meeting minutes have been uploaded, and they'll have access to everything. Now remember, meeting minutes supposed to go out at least 48 hours, at the maximum 48 hours after a meeting. We like to be sooner than that. You can put any attachments associated with that meeting right here. You may want to have somebody comment, say if somebody didn't show up to the meeting, I'll invite someone to comment. So I'll say, Maurice, do you, or that sends him an email and says, please comment on this document or on this meeting minutes, if you wait for his approval or something like that. All right, I believe that's everything. So after watching this video, let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully everybody has enough information to start putting these minutes into Owner-Insite. It's really important that we do so. Yeah, that's Rodney. Over and out.